Hello everyone and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord Calradia Expanded Kingdoms for the full release version. And in this episode, we need to get some money. We're very low on cash right now. What do they have in the tournament? So I think it's going to involve some tournaments, and we need to start our bandit bases. I do have the troops that go up into tier 3 that have the blunt weapons. I know they have the Saddlery troops, so we might mix a few of those in. My health is too low. I can't even join the tournament. Needs recruits, doesn't need weapons. Well, that sucks. I can catch him. My health is too low. I can catch him to practice my troops. I have Saddlery recruits. So the Saddlery recruits can go into tribesmen. Those now have tier 2 weapons. They have blunt weapons, and they have blunt weapons. Although they have different loadouts. That's the problem. These guys have 11 different loadouts. So they might not have blunt weapons. These guys have 6 different loadouts. See, that's an axe, militia mace, light mace, just a spear, and an axe. So that's the only problem with having multiple loadouts. And I don't want to chase them all over the place. I'd like to look for a bandit base. So we're not going to get as many bandit bases as we normally would. Draft animals. That's what's going to suck. Oh, wait a minute. I have that Rodock. I don't need Rodocks. So I can take one more of you. There we go. They're 4/4 as well. The only thing that worries me about chasing them down is running into a big pack of steppe bandits, or that would be desert bandits. What's in the arena? I'm at 33% health. Oh, Royal Axton. And it's a winnable tournament, even at 33% health. I'm going to bet it. I'm going to take her. I'm one shot. All right, here we go. Because they've already taken damage. So they're like one shot as well. Gotta watch that. I'm one. Come on. Nope, he tried it. He's gonna get his shield up. Got him. One more round. Gotta watch where that javelin goes. As soon as he drops his. Got it. I don't know how much this is worth because it's an open source Armory item. Hopefully it's a good one. But that gives us a little bit of money. No. Damn. I mean, 200. That thing, look at the swing. When you go 200, swing speed is slow. 34 swing speed, 121 cut damage, 260 length. I think I might hold on to that for a moment. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to that. Let's go see if we can find ourselves now a bandit base. Yeah, I'm a little slow to catch these guys, and I don't want to travel all over. What it is from what I understand, this is you're under the map right now, is what I understand. And I think I understood what people meant in the last episode when I couldn't get the guy. That's what happens when you're alt. And if you hit alt and then follow, it'll auto follow. But what happens is I'll do this because I'm alt tabbing, checking the recording, making sure everything's okay, the volume and all that. I want to make sure that the video is good. So I'll alt tab frequently. And when you do that, sometimes that gets stuck on like that right there. And then you have to alt again. So I think that's what happened with that, is the alt got stuck on, and that's how in the last episode I couldn't actually catch the guy. So I believe that was the problem. 2, 4, 6, 8. We are missing olives. Well, let's make sure we got enough of everything. Fish is good. Butter's good. 2 cheese. I should just grab as much as I can. But there's no olives. Olives were back the other way. No, no good quest. Let's see if they have a quest. We got to get some money. I'm not going to Zayonica right now. We need to find ourselves a bandit base. There's nothing so far. Dinostica. I'm not going to Dinostica right now. They have a tournament. I'm only at 64% health. They have a caravan ambush and needs weapons. This is a quest that I have been avoiding for the longest time, and it's been one of the dumbest things in the world to do. You get nothing negative out of it. She's probably going to want axes. People have been telling me to do it, and I haven't done it. So she wants 3 one-handed axes, and it's going to pay me 2,300. And I'll probably have them on me. There's a one-handed axe. Although I hope they don't take the high-level ones. Unfortunately, they don't have much here. I don't have 3 one-handed axes. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. So let's make sure she takes my small ones. I paid 212. Did I buy the wrong thing? Did I just sell them? I sold them. You idiot. I'm an idiot. I sold them. I had them already. There. I gained 2 renown. Relation. With just her, I don't lose with anybody else. It's something I've been avoiding. I actually had them like an idiot. I sold them, not thinking, which... Ignore that point right there. No memes needed on that one. And so I would have had, just from looters, 2,200 for free. And I've actually been avoiding that. Shoulders. All body. Alright, let's do it to it. Now let's hope I didn't jinx myself by betting. I always walk on an angle to try to force him to go that route. Drop your shield. Drop your shield. Gone. Those shoulders I'll actually use. Unless it's a really expensive item, normally I will use the item to help me out in future tournaments. There's 14 body armor. Okay, let's go see if we... A caravan ambush. I wish I could do it, but I can't. 32 troops isn't enough. I was hoping there would be a bandit base down here, but I see no bandits. Which... Oh, there's bandits. There's a base somewhere. Somewhere in here is a base. There it is. Oh, wait a minute. Now, these guys would go into these guys. See, they got 13 loadouts as well. That's what I don't like. Or is it these guys? Too many loadouts. That's the only thing I don't really like. So that sucks. There's a mace. 2 maces. 3 maces. 4. 5. So 5 of the 13, it looks like. So almost, about a 40% chance the tier 3s are going to have it. Where this, I'm not going to add up all the loadouts. But they're much better. Where these have 18 and 4. Oh my word, less armor? Why do they have less armor? Well, they got big time. The body's going to make up for it. Wow, they're not much better. Three more cost, and that body armor hurts. 1848. Oh, there we go. 33, probably because of the loadout. Yeah, so they are better to upgrade. To do a bandit base. Because I want to make sure they survive. We got a point. We're going drill sergeant so people can start leveling. And I do have the useful companions mod in, so I will gain roguery for having prisoners. So I think I want to go roguery right now to gain as much as possible. But I have it's a video I should probably do. With how difficult it is to gain roguery. To show people. See how I gained roguery? That's for having prisoners. Alright. We're going to take the Lucky in with us. Did I equip him? I hope I equipped him right. I really hope I did, so he doesn't have weapons. But, as normal, I will cut this boring part out for you guys, and I will see you in just a moment. And once again, I'm going to duel him so I get all the prisoners, which some people get that information wrong. All those guys behind him will be prisoners. It won't show. Some people put out misinformation. It shows here that I only got 6 bandit prisoners. But when you go to the next screen, it's 11. All those ones behind him are prisoners. Some people, they do get stuff like that wrong in their videos. So now you know. Let's check the Lucky. No, I think I'll go 13, 5, and 1. That is fine. All right, that looks good. Let's rock and roll. We need to go find ourselves a laborer's quest to get rid of these prisoners. But I need to make sure I grab Aserai troops as well. I want to make sure that I have enough. Ooh, a footman. Yeah. Oh, we got to get rid of those other guys. Get rid of these Rodoks. You want to take as many of these guys before you head up into Kuzite territory. Because they won't have blunt weapons. And normally what I do when I start the game is I get 50 for the Warlord immediately. So right as soon as I get clan tier 1, while I'm still fighting, I join as a mercenary. When I'm still doing bandit bases, fighting looters, because you're going to gain off a merc contract. However, in expanded kingdoms, that's not so viable considering there are so many kingdoms. They need weapons. Do I have weapons? I do not have any axes on me. They have axes here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I paid 681.
Yeah.
3 for 2,300. I'm gonna make 1,600 on this. Boom. And charm. And renown. No, we don't want break skull. I think we're good. I should have probably grabbed some more. Oh, I got the horses. Oh, I didn't check for the Lord Need Horses quest. I should have checked for that. Tournament. No more shoulders. Takes a bit to load. Now we're going to head up into Kuzite territory to go do some real fun. Bandit bases, quests, start building up our cash flow. Which this is a problem that a lot of people have, is the cash flow. And this is taking a very, very long time to load. I don't know if it has crashed or not. Nope, didn't crash. A 6 and an 8. You know what? I just don't want to do it. For a lonely little 6 and 8, I don't want to waste the time on it. Even though it could get me 3 renown. No. I want to, there, see how it's stuck on the alt? I gotta hit the alt key to get rid of it. That's what I think happened. All right, no labor's quest there. We need a labor's quest. There could be one. Nope. Okay, do I want to go over this way or should we go check these villages? Let's go check these villages. We can also go check Bolstrom then. And I actually do need olives. I didn't grab olives. Expensive. But I'm down to 2, 4, 6, 8. I have no olives left, do I? Nope, I had no olives left. Keep that food variety going. All right, let's go see if they have a laborer's quest for me. They have a quest. Yes. You can only get laborer's quests in salt, clay, iron, or silver villages.
Hey, so who are you?
Something a lot of people still don't realize. They'll check all these villages and they don't have them. Boom. 6,000 dinars right there. Yeah, questing is something that I tell people constantly to try to pay attention to. And so many people, they just don't do it. Check villages, especially for bandit bases. That's $3 grand. What was this again? Draft animals? Yeah. Too early to do draft animals. You could have a bandit base or a laborer's quest. Yep, you got a laborer's quest. Oh, we got a tournament here. No, we got Falcon. I'll get butter, meat, and cheese over in Kuzite territory. But I need to make sure that I have beer. I should buy a little grain just to be safe. Dates and grapes. Oh, jeez. Now I'm going to be low on that. And I need to grab some tools. So we're going to use those tools here in a minute. All right, so they had nothing here. What do we have in the tournament? Ooh, we got one. This is a 13 to 15,000 horse. Give me a good one. Come on, no 4 and 4, 2 and 2s. Give me a winnable tournament. Load times are terrible. Oh my word, they gave me the best tournament you can ever get. 1v1s the whole way. Piece of cake. Shield bash for the win. I still don't know why people think shield bash. They talk bad about it, like if you use it, it's cheesy or something. I don't get that. I mean, it's almost the same as doing a kick. What, you can't kick in the game? We're selling that bad boy. I'm not using it. Oh, that we'll get another one. But now we got some money. 14,000. We'll mark it that way. It's marked for the future. 24 grand. I have a heavy horseman's mace, so I'm good. I could look at armor now. Is what I could do. Make sure that I have better armor and my companion does as well. Although I could get better armor. I think I'm gonna hold off. What about a bow? I'm gonna grab a simple short bow, that's for sure. Oh, I grabbed my tournament arrows. All right, so let's head to. Oh, do I need troops? No, I need 2 troops. Let's see if they have stuff. We got to keep our food variety. We'll get butter, meat, and cheese. We're going to get that right now. We're gonna have to buy all the grapes we can. There's really nothing we can do about that. We're gonna have to go buy them. So let's head down here now. They got another caravan ambush. No companion. There's the beer. Oh man. If I wanted to, we're almost out. We'll go get the butter, meat, and cheese here. We'll get that in that well, I guess we'll call it Kuzite territory. Extortion by deserters, I can't do it yet. Oh, I forgot to take troops. I'm not strong enough just yet. I really want to have a higher clan tier. I have no clue where that is. There. No, we're not going that direction. Tournament. And here is our butter, meat, and cheese. And they have cheap beer. So I could have run that beer down there. We still need grapes, though. All right, we'll go ahead and we will take one horse just to not slow us down as much. And I don't think we need anything else. And they don't have anything for us, but they do have a tournament. Imperial padded shoulders. How good are they? They're 12 fours. All right, let's try it. Made the last. Oh, here we go. Can I swing first? Got him. Who swings first? And to help me establish the clan, they don't advise that you do the campaign mode because the storyline could possibly interfere. Just don't do the story. It's that simple. All right, 14-0 compared to 12-4. Yeah, I think that's kind of a no-brainer. There he goes. Now he's got help. All right, let's go see if we can go find ourselves a quest. We're not going there. We're not doing draft animals. All right, prices are starting to get cheaper. I gotta buy grapes. Whenever I see them, I have to buy them. Fish is a little expensive. All right, we got 2 quests. Train the troops. No. You could have a manual laborers. No. Draft animals. Bandit base over here, please. Don't see any bandits. Draft animals. Jeez. Lot of lords. Why couldn't there be a quest here? Or a tournament? Look at them all. The wronged. Yep. Level 11.
God.
Join me. What's my other guy? Didn't I have him as a higher? The Lucky's 14. I'll hold on to him for now, but he's not guaranteed to stay with us. In fact, she's more important than he is because she's 2 levels lower. So his gear is going to hurt. She is way, way more important than he is. We could get him some cavalries now. Where are the cavalries? Reinforced wicker. They don't have them here. We'll go with night shields for now. I'll buy one more and hold on to it. All right, militia mace, absolutely. They are great because they're all blunt. All right, we are set. Let's rock and roll. Just need to find ourselves a bandit base, and we'll be good. Onira, I'm not going that direction. We're both 4-9. I can't catch them. Tournament. Long saber, not that great. I don't like Kuzite tournaments. I am not going to do it. I don't like them. They take forever, and that's why I edit them out so you guys don't see them. Some of them can take 5-10 minutes, and we did not win it. And that's why I don't do it. And to do that, to show it to you guys, I mean, half the video would be me doing tournaments. So normally what I do is I'm almost clan tier 1. I'm like almost there. 11 more, which tournaments would get me there quicker. I would normally join as a vassal of Kuzite while I'm doing bandit bases, but you could see all these guys around. It would just be too much. Train the troops. Brigands. Now, Brigands I'll take. Brigands is a great quest that people don't realize that if you take it, then no brigands can attack you. A lot of people don't get that. They'll put that little star over them. See, he will not come after me for any reason. So as long as you stay in range of the quest, you don't need to worry about it. We'll send our guys in. Who's better? Yeah, Lucky's much better. Make the Lucky the captain. And we'll send him in. RTS. Because we want them to get XP. Hopefully the game hasn't interfered with bandit bases. That's kind of my go-to. And you have to defeat all of them as well, which is normally why I sim. If any get away, you don't get credit for it. Whoa. That is a nice upgrade. No, don't want to give that up. Well, wait, actually I do. You're not going to get hit in the leg as much as an infantryman. You want one extra body, one extra arm to give up 2 leg. That's definitely a taker. Now, as a cavalry, it'd be different. We got one more we got to get. The range is pretty good on the quest. But if they don't have a lot of bandits around, then it's a pain in the butt. You can see how there's not many bandits around. I don't know if he's affected that. You can see there's like nothing in the area. And that's why I normally don't take the quest. All right, back to intelligence and almost hard capped already on scouting. I think I'm gonna go with another scouting. We're gonna go with Steward and medicine soon, but yeah, you can look and see what I'm talking about here. Where's all the bandits? It can take you days to do the quest. But you have to be so careful taking that quest. Severe. That's way too far away. There's a tournament. And I got there at nighttime. I'm gonna hold on to the prisoners. The only thing I need is grapes. No grapes. Oh, I do. I should wait until daytime. See what the item is. Lemlar half barding, it's junk. It's only a 38 that's worth like 3,000. It's really not worth my time. It's the almost the next highest upgrade. We didn't get it. So that one. Now, can we get ourselves a bandit? There we go. We'll take this one. Just because he's, like, kind of coming towards us.
Mess with us.
So, if you're going to RTS it with bandits, you might want to follow along to make sure that none escape. Because if any start running, then you're just not going to get credit for it. So, just follow. There we go. There, quest is done. There's an axe for the quest. I got another quest. Alright. Tribesmen. These guys are in order. So there are tribesmen, which go to footmen. That maxes out. And these recruits. Recruits go to footmen. And the footmen go to them. And that guy can actually increase. And I want to increase them. Because Kuzite bandit bases are an absolute pain. Train the troops we don't want. So all we need now is some bandit bases. Actually, I'm going to go check over here and see if they have a quest. I'm Ben to McCab. I don't like doing escort merchant caravans. I really don't like doing them. 400 hardwood. My old hardwood trick I used to do in Sayanon. Do I grab the 400 hardwood and go to a place that needs hardwood? It's going to be one speed to do it. I got to think whether or not I want to do it. 12 in Balticon. I don't think anybody that has smithing. He has smithing. She does. If you can get a fish and charcoal maker, because then for every one hardwood you get 3 charcoal, and charcoal is worth about the same, if not more, than hardwood. So you convert. You won't get trade XP for doing it, but you can make a lot of money. Should I go ahead and do that? Then you got to waste time though doing it. I don't know. I got to think whether or not I want to do that. I need to take it to some place that has it for about 20 or 30 and then sell it to a caravan. So I got to think whether or not I'm going to do that. But we will figure that out, my friends, in the next episode. As always, take care and thanks for watching.